Righto, how you all doing? Ralfy here, Ralfy Customs. Take off my fucking welding glasses. Now then, you may have noticed my absence, and you may not have noticed my social media post explaining that where we live on the farm, we had a bit of storm damage and it's wiped the phone line out, which means it's wiped the internet out. And the signal there's bollocks, so we're getting fucking H. Sometimes fucking nothing, but you know, we don't get 5G, we don't get 4G, we don't get fuck all, so I'm not been able to post shit really. It's not much better where I am now in the workshop. The signal's shit. I've got a 4G fucking router with a SIM card, so fingers crossed I'll have enough connectivity to fucking upload this vlog, yeah, which is just a little bit of everything. With the internet being down, to be honest, I've thought, fuck it, I don't want to lock my phone up with fucking loads of videos, and I can't even share them to Drive, you know, upload them to Drive and then clear them off my phone so my phone still works, because I can't fucking do that shit. So anyway, it's just a bit of this and that, and just touch bases, let you know that I'm still alive, everything's okay, but expect a slowness on the activity front of late. Okay, so we start the week, we've got no internet, so I was a bit not sure about doing any filming, to be fair, because I don't know when I can finish it and upload it and all that shit. But then I've got so far into this job and thought, fuck it, why not? So we're back on the red thing, finishing off. We have just fitted off camera a brand new ignition because the old one didn't fucking work. Super. We've had the pleasure of firming up the rear mudguard stays. The original bolts here, if it went through the indicators that are no longer being used, and they weren't very tight, it didn't make for a good fixing, so we've had to replace those. We've had to take a back wheel out to get to those bolts, and at the same time we've moved. This is for the chain guard stay, which I'll show you when we put it back together, but it was catching on the fucking chain, so we've lifted that up 1.5 inches. The biggest feat here, oh look, that goes on there, look, let me show you quick. I'll show you when I've got it all together. And then that goes on there. This bolt had the wrong nut on it. It's 8mm, M8 bolt, and somebody put a 5/16 nut on the end and fucked it, proper fucked it, so we've replaced that. And the biggest bit we've got is the battery. The battery had no means of being fixed. Yeah, just rattled about in this big box. So we've had this all out and off, and we've welded a hook down there, look, which will stop it exiting stage fucking left, or stage right, depending where you're looking at it from. And we've put a little catch there, look, a little tag, because we've got a threaded. We've got a stainless strap that runs up and over and down, like you have on all the old school big twins tend to have it. The early FX models or such like. So I've utilised one of those that's just across the way. Look, so it'll sit on rubbers and it'll catch one end in the box, and that will stop it moving sideways, and then it'll firm up that end, it'll bolt that end and pull down onto the rubbers to stop it moving either way. Happy days. That took some working out. Right, fucking hell. I'm always coming in from this end because that's where wireless is, and I need to turn it off or I'll get a fucking strike. I've got her on. Fuck you. Fucking trolley. Dolly trolley's putting up a fucking fight. So I've got her on. Chain's back on. Chain guard clears. This is all fucking, look at that fucker. Not a very good demonstration, but it's me shaking shit out of it with a sissy bar and it not fucking going anywhere. Now there's a few other bits and bobs I've discovered along the way, but they're going to go on to the not me list. Basically, I've just got to make the brake lines up now. So all the wiring's done as it was anyway, brand new ignition switch on, everything's fitted and working. I've managed to find an headlamp bulb, so we've got an headlight lock. Here we go, and we've got main beam. Yeah. And we've got a tail light. Ooh. And we've got starter, hooter, lights, camera, action. There's an issue with the rear brake caliper. One of the bolts is out for some fucking reason. I don't know what's going on there, but that's going to be on my list. Like I say, I've just got brake lines to make up. There's shit like there's no throttle. Well, there's a throttle, the body, but it's the same as mine on my Triumph, but there's no screws to hold it together. Fuck knows what the screws are, because it's Imperial. I don't have Imperial. There's no adjuster for the cable. I think there's an inner, but I'm not sure if it's the right one. You know, a twisty bit like this bit. And there's no grips anyway, so can't put the other side on either, so I don't know what's going on there. There's no headlight that fits. There's no glass. There's no lens that fits this rim, this bowl. I found one, an headlight. I've managed to make it all complete. It's got reflector, it's got the ring that adapts this to the bowl, it's got the bevel that holds it all together. I ain't got a fucking bolt. There's no bolt for here. And never come together. Don't know what he's going to do about that. You know, the special little bolt they are. So, again, it's one of them. I could fit that headlight, but it's not going to, I can't put it together completely because I've not got that tiny little bolt. Now then, remember this? From my last vlog, I couldn't weld it. Well, I don't like this, I can't do it, failure shit. Focus. It's not pretty. It's not going to win any beauty contests, but it ain't going to fall off either. So, ow, bastard, still fucking up, burnt my hand. Bastard. So, yeah, we've endeavoured, we've cleaned and fucking had another go or two. And we've managed to amalgamate, we'll call it. I'm not going to call it alley weld, because it ain't fucking, well it is, it's welded, isn't it? So, yeah, there you go. Right, time for a morning cook up. Got the old fucking alcohol stove made out of the drinks cans on the go, look. Doing my eggs and bacon, a few grapes, nice strong black coffee for my breakfast. It's mid-morning. And we're about fucking done on the old fucking Harry Dobson. Got to alter the back brake mechanism slightly, and I'm waiting for a fitting to do the brake line. I've got to look at the balance pipe on the petrol tanks. And that's your fucking lot pretty much, really. That's as much as I can do. Happy days. Okay, and then we have it. That is me done. Over the course of our adventures, we've rebuilt the front end, re-engineered a few bits, we sorted the handlebars and the risers, we've put his little K-Tech master cylinders on with a button. They're just to die for, aren't they? Fucking hell. The price is to die for as well, bless him. We've made brake lines, we've had the back wheel out, refitted the rear fender, the chain guard, and sorted an issue out with the rear brake. We've rewired it, which is quite a big job, and sorted a few other bits and bobs out. The list could go on. This is the thing now, I'm going to have to draw a line in the sand on this one, otherwise I could dedicate my life to working on it. So that is the red thing all done. That's me signing off on it. Happy days. Righto, we're in on a day off. If you follow my vlogs, you'll see we lost the fucking internet, haven't we? So I've not been filming as much, but we're about ready to finish Priscilla. We've got a short list of things to do, and then that'll be going off to its forever home. The big red thing's done. It's going off and our Sean's blue one's done, so, and Roger's is done, so there's 4 done. God bless you. What I want with now is, I've made this filter cover for the trumpet. Still not got a name for the trumpet. Suggestions below, please. What shall I call this bike? I've made this filter cover and we need to make bracketry for it. Now, I've been umming and ahhing about welding this, that and the other, and I'm going to make a little T-bracket. Little bolt on top and then bolt to the frame. I think that's the best way forward. So we'll start as always with cutting a bit of flat, or 2 bits, and then we'll mark them out, drill them and weld them together. Righto, so we've got them marked up. 2 bits cut, marked up. Chamfered the edges, cleaned them all up. We'll get them drilled out. This is going to take an M6 bolt. I'm just doubting that I've tightened that up. Let me double check. M6 bolt, so we'll go in with the 4mm as a pilot, and then we'll take them out to a 6mm clearance. Again, we're clean up on the little Scotch-Brite pad, ready for welding, like so. Not really going to show, but I'll get some gloves on and make a proper job. Right, so we've got those cleaned up, held down with the third hand. I'm just going to flash tack them together, ready for a weld. If I've got my fucking glasses in the right spot. Not well expected. You have a problem with the gas flow? Don't seem to. Must have been some shit there that I've not quite fucking took into account. Yeah, that's more like it. I'll give that a clean up and check my settings. Pre-float, yeah. After flow, yeah. Close down, yeah. Fuck those. There you go. I'll give that a clean up and we'll give it a weld. Right, that's cleaned up. You can see the soot mark. I'll tell you what it is. It's my fault. I do it every fucking time. When I change the gear out, I don't give it a run through first. So it's all been apart, and I've not ran the gas through. So when it first strikes up, it's fucking, there's no gas there, is there, dickhead? So anyway, I'll get this welded, all being well. We're looking possible. I don't know how probable that makes it. And I'm joining you on the other side. There you go. That's fucking red hot. Let that cool off, give it a quick fettle, and then look at making it fit on the cover. Right. Look, I'll show you. Let me spin you around. It's just gone up a bit. It's 5 degrees, 4 degrees centigrade, or 40 bananas. It's a fucking fridge. I'm working in a fucking fridge. Anyway, I digress. We've got that little stubby bracket on. Yeah, that'll allow the air filter cover. It'll be polished up. I don't know if it's a bit over the top, to be fair, but now we've got to make a matching one that's going to weld underneath that tank mount with an M6 thread. It's going to come this side, so from the driver's side, if you like, from curbside, you'll see that when it's all together with a little cap-head bolt, and the other side will have the threaded bracket. I'm debating whether to just grind out a profile on the fucking bracket or whether to actually mill it out. It'd be a shame to fuck it up by being a rough cunt at this stage, wouldn't it? But I'm not sure how much it needs, how much finesse it needs. I think the cold's numbing my fucking brain, to be honest. So we did decide to skinny it down a little bit. Just working across it with a fly cutter. We're taking 10th thou cut. That'll level it up, and then we'll run back the other way with maybe a couple more 10th thou passes. It's stainless, I don't want to go mad, but I am using an insert fly cutter, so I could take more than I am. There we go with the second pass. The finish on that is nice. Right, so we're on. Hey, I've skimmed a bit off that bracket, as you saw, and I've countersunk it for some countersunk stainless fixings. We've got the bracket welded on the frame, well, tacked on. We did shape it with the hand file. We did it all old school. Got it under there, and that'll be powder coated with the rest of the frame. And that little cover will keep our air filters dry when it's parked up and it's fucking raining. Basically, that's what it's for. It's a rain cover. I dare say these, if they're oiled properly and looked after properly, don't really need it, but you know, it's not a bad little finishing touch, and you can fuck about with it. You can angle it and dangle it and fucking twist and tweak it to get it just where you want it before tightening it all up. So happy days. This bracket will get polished. Oh, this bracket even, point to it, and this, like I say, that'll get stowed with the rest of it. So we're whittling down the job list on this old girl, thank fuck. And I think it's crept up. I think it's fucking, wow, look at that, it's almost fucking 6. It is 6, yeah. So I can't feel my fingers. There you go, happy days. And there you go, that's proper going now. Mix of wood and coal. That'll die down as the wood dies down and leave the glowing coal, so we then put a bit of wood on and a bit of coal on, and off it goes. And these are the last, the glowing as it settles as we prepare to go to bed. I'll shut the doors, close the vents, and it will still be glowing in the morning. Righto, we survived the night quite cosily. What we need to do now, this is the rear engine bolt for our Dazzy's Road Queen build, and I need to fit some way of lubricating it, because we do. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put an M8 thread up the shaft so that we can fit grease nipples, and then I'm going to put a through hole just here, just so it gets a bit of both. You know, if it were me, I'd just fucking grease it when I fitted it, like, thinking it ain't going to move a lot. But it ain't me. And we need to make it not maintenance free, because it's a fucking custom motorbike. So, anyway, that's the plan. So, I'm just, I'm going to pilot this. And it should pilot nice, just using the centre drill. It's actually made out of EN8, the shaft, so the machine's quite nice, but you can't take it for granted, like, you know, it can be quite tough. Anyway, I'll switch out to the tapping size, 6.8. And I know I need that to go 40 mil, or bring me here, like, we're tunnelling through, if you like. The Jerry's have found Dick. The Jerry's have found Dick. So we'll go 40 mil in, and that should get the grease where we need it. You know, I had a second thought. That hole looks fucking massive, doesn't it? I've not picked up an 8 point from it, have I? No. I'm not happy drilling that all the way there. It's going to upset the integrity of the job. So I've gone deep enough for a thread, and what I'll do is I'll run a smaller drill bit, maybe a 3 mil. Just whatever bore that is, up its bum, like, then it'll be strong enough still and the lube will get through. Right, I'm going with 3mm, and this needs to bottom out. That'll get us where we need to be. So nice and steady on this one, because we don't want to snap that fucker off in there. That'll be not a good day in fucking Ralphyville. But we'll get this dead gently. I'm almost tempted to put a pin chuck in, but I don't think we need it. Running the machine as fast as it'll go, plenty of lube, and just gently feeding it in. And then when I feel it's getting a bit tougher than it was, back it out, bit of lube, go again. They've all been there, haven't we? Righto. That's to the fucking hilt. Now, another bit of useless information, blow that hole out, is that I fixed my compressor leak. I've had a leak on my air system for fucking ever, and it meant every time I wanted out I had to put the compressor on, and it'd always run, you know, and have to start from empty like. So I fucking screwed my gears and managed to find it, and now I've not had that compressor on for a week. It's not ran for a week, and I've got enough air to blow this hole out, so I'm quite happy with that. Right, let's slow this down, and we'll go in with a thread. Right, so it's only a shallow hole, so it'll bottom out pretty soon. There you go. Reverse, and that's one end done. I should now happily take the fucking grease nipple, can't it? I don't think happily is the term I'd use. I might have to run a hands tap in there. I want a bottom and out tap, a bottom tap. Plug it's called, plug tap, that's it. No, I said plug tap. I want a plug tap in there off camera, but that's one end done. So we'll swap it around. We'll do exactly the same with this end, and then we'll be over at the either the mini mill or the pillar drill to drill that cross hole, that 3mm cross hole. Okay, so we've checked the depth. We've gone down to past where I've made a centre mark. So I've made a centre mark just short of the bottom of the hole that we drilled, and I'm just going to very carefully run centre drilling. Really fucking steadily and gently at this stage. It's never easy drilling on straight down onto a bit of round, but it'll be me, I reckon. Come on. I just want to get myself a start, and then I'm going to run what size have I got? 2.5 I'm going to run down. Okay, happy days. I'm happy with that. So I'll switch this out to a 2.5 and just drop the bed a bit. Lock it off. And we should. I'm just going to, actually, it doesn't look quite central, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just roll it slightly. Like that. There we go. And then in we go with our monstrous 2.5mm bit, and it should break through. It should do us quite nicely. And then we'll just give it a quick deburr on the Scotch-Brite, I guess. In fact, I'll touch it with a bigger drill bit. I'm hoping it breaks through any second now, because I don't want to drill all the way through the fucking shit. There we go, we're into the hole. Perfect. So now the oil, grease will go through the nipple down there and out this hole, and although it's quite a tight fit in what it's going into, it'll get enough grease there to stop it seizing up, which is the whole idea of it. So happy days. I'll just spin that round while I've got it in my hand. Said the extras to the bishop. So here we are, all fitted up. Look, grease nipples in, holes drilled. Quick demo, look. There you go, look. Pump on that. The grease comes out of there. You'll need a little bit. Little double do. Okay, so that's it there. In the back of the gearbox, all nice and looby-doobied. There's the frame, all nice and finished, and the rest of everything is going out today. And then this month we are mostly doing Mickey's, a bit on Tony's, Dan's. There's a frame there, and there's another one coming in. So yeah, follow me escapades. Please, please, please give me a thumbs up. I'm going to spin you around. So yeah, give me a thumbs up. It makes a lot of difference. Thanks for watching. Thanks for bearing with. Things are still a bit fucking up and down and all around. So it might be a little while before we get the stability to do regular uploads. But hang on in there. Yeah, lots of love, everyone.